Yeah, ta-da. All right. Loading the game. Alright, it's a Tuesday, and I normally don't stream on Tuesdays because I have other things that happen consistently on Tuesdays. But you know what? It's 10 p.m., and despite the fact that I should just, do my stuff, maybe do a little bit of cleaning, maybe go to bed early. When do I ever go to bed before midnight? So, here I am, and we're gonna spend, 40 minutes, an hour, however long, we're gonna spend it streaming, and we're going to play some Azure Dreams, as you can see. We're gonna level up our characters a little bit, and see what happens. Alright, let's see if I can remember the controllers I set up last time. Alright. Quen is level... What are you? Quen? Did I look... level 7. Cool. Okay. And my lineup has Quen standing behind me. All good. Hey, look! I got a sword! Oh... It's actually a decent sword, too. 5 attack. That's good for the first floor. You can't really get swords that are a base of more than, say, 7 or 8. But there are ways that you can power up a sword if you can keep it long enough to power it up. Okay, this... I think I mentioned in the last stream that the first floor... It has a limited number of... Oh, is this? Red sand! So yeah, red sand is what you use to power up swords. That is a good find. Alright, so now I'm coming... This is the elevator. I went the correct way, which is the wrong way. Oh, shoot. Okay. These reversal traps... I mean, they're not terrible. There are plenty of worse traps, but they are annoying as all get out. Oh, okay. I realize that those little, green things are the weakest monster you can ever run across ever, but it's nice to be able to take them out in one hit. Alright, here we go. More gold. Good, good, good. And what have I got over here? Gold. Good. Well, it's copper. In higher levels, you can find raw silver and raw gold. Okay. We've got a crystal over there. Is this going to be... Oh, guys! Guys! I've got a good shield, a good sword, and a wind crystal on floor 1. Guys, this is a good run. This is gonna be a good run. Assuming that I don't die in the next, 5 minutes. What am I talking about? I know this game better than that. I won't die in 5 minutes. It'll either be 30 seconds or it'll be half an hour. Watch, this whole stream will just be one go through the tower. Honestly, that happens. With the way I train, it happens. I think that was why, as a kid, I sometimes got, not upset with the tower, but just bored of it, because you keep going up and up and up and up, and there are 40 floors, and they each take a good amount of time. And then... Oh, I didn't see you there, dude. There you go. And I hated stopping in the middle. You can save during, each time you jump on an elevator, you can save. But if you save, it assumes that you're gonna quit. And if you don't quit, if you save and then continue, that save spot is basically useless. It doesn't count. There's something in the programming. My brother and I used to try to cheese it. We would save, and then we'd try to copy the save file, and then we'd do other things, like if we were up really high, I'm talking in the high 20s or 30s levels of the tower, and we were about to die, we would hit the reset button, and we would have saved at an earlier place in the tower, or just back in town, because that's the other place you can save. So we'd have saved back in town with the hope, okay, earthquake means that I need to go to the elevator. So we would save with the hope that we wouldn't lose our items. No, I don't want to quit. Because if you lose all your items at that stage, it's just, oh, it hurts. Because by that point, okay, who is this? Selfie. Hi there. Puffy Lips is not my favorite nickname. And there we go. Useless. Absolutely useless. Second floor. There will never be any monsters here because Seffi was here. And that's why I always tried to get to level 3 on floor 1. Because then you have to go all the way up to floor 3. And if you're still at level 2 or whatever, yeah, it's a pain. But it is clearly one that can be dealt with. Wonderful. I'm now level 4. I think Quen is still at level 7, but he's making his way up there. He's collecting his stars. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to hit the run button. All right. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Yes? Cool. What is this? I think an Olean... Oh, you're gonna be annoying. It could be worse. Ooh, and a pit of fruit. Sometimes those, like, cracks in the floor traps will make it so you can't get items until they've worn off. They'll put one item up really high, or, you know, just at the wrong level to grab it. So that's why they are annoying. A lot of the traps in here are just, like, annoying, I'm realizing. Poison is a bad one. Sleep is a bad one. Especially if you're in a room full of monsters already. Let's see, what are the other bad ones? There's one that will teleport you away from your monster, which can be bad if you have a low-level monster. Because you can't recall a monster if it's not near you. So, that can be a problem. White sand is for increasing magic balls. Alright, I'm pretty sure this just goes up there. Cool. Okay. I've got the red sand, so I could put it on my sword. But I'm not sure if this is the sword that I want. Oh, no, I don't want to jump on the elevator quite yet. Let's go here. If I remember correctly, there are monsters higher in the tower that, that basically have rust effects. Or maybe that was traps. I think it was traps. So yeah, there are traps that will rust your sword and shield. Some swords and shields are not affected by rust, though. Gold sword is not affected. Mirror shield is not affected. Diamond shield is not affected. Can't remember if there's any more. But those were always the ones that me and my brother kept an eye out for as kids. Because even though, like, okay, a gold sword, it only has a +1 attack. So compared to this, like, flame sword that has a base 5 attack, it's got 1! 1! But when you're committing to putting 20 plus red sands on it, and when you're doing that much training, I mean, yeah, the monsters are the thing that make the most difference, but having a nice weapon can make a major difference too. And if you're gonna go for 20, you might as well go for 25, is what I'm saying. Because that 25, that 5, could be taken away. I can't remember if Rust just makes it a -1, or if Rust, like, brings it down to a certain level, or, like, makes it continuously, like, lower, or whatever. I was never one to, like, I used trap lubes if I found them. But there's not really a way, like, there is a way to discover traps. Oh, no, I did not want to quit. There is a way to discover traps, but it's to attack a square in front of you. So, like, if I thought there was a trap there, I could attack it. But who wants to do that constantly? I mean, okay, traps only appear in rooms, so that's one thing. You wouldn't have to attack squares when you're not in a room. But, oh my goodness. No, that's just too time-consuming. And I am too much of a, I don't know, a brute force player? Strategy, words. Why bother with a fancy strategy when that's going to take time and effort, and on top of that, it's going to, I wonder, okay, no, that's, that's not it. That's not it. There's a way to look at your map, but I can't remember what button it is. Or button combo? Anyway. I'm not sure if I want to use the trap lube yet. Lube? Oh well, there goes my kid-friendly rating. And I have been doing so well. Not throwing around any curse words. Ah, well. No! There we go. What am I saying? Oh, hello. Don't hurt my friend. Something about, let's see, did I finish up the thing with the swords? Golden swords. Golden swords are good swords, if you're willing to put the time and effort into them. Trap lube, right. I'm not sure. I'll probably use it on the next floor, or one of the upcoming floors. Since I'm only on floor 4, I'm not worried about it right now. And like I said, most traps are more annoying than they are actually dangerous. It really depends on what level you're at, and what level your monster's at, and whether you're, like, on the edge or whatever. me personally, like I tend to use lubes if I have them, either when my bag is full or when I have just entered a floor. Also, there's something on a special floor. Oh, so there's a monster. There's a special monster, and I can't remember the name of it. I think I would remember it if I saw it, but it only appears on certain floors. And I want to say it appears on, like, floor, like, 11 or 16, or, like, you know, it appears every 5 floors. And what this thing does is it will take items and it will swallow them and then, like, spit them out, and it will... Oh, I just remember it being super good. No, what it did was it would swallow an item and then spit out a new item. So, if you had a bunch of really bad items, just like random herbs, random, like, low-level swords, all of that stuff, you could throw it at the monster and it would swallow it and then spit out something that is potentially better. And if you could, there's one item, and it might be that blue Orlean thing, except I think the blue Orlean thing is a way to send your monster home. I should check that. Oleem. Vanishes familiar and player escapes from the tower. So that doesn't actually send me home, is the thing. You've got to be careful with Oleems. Oleems will just send your monster home. It is not the same as a wind. Yeah. But you can throw an Oleem at an enemy monster and it will vanish. Or if your own monster is either low on health or low on magic, you can throw it at your own monster. But that's kind of a waste because you can just send your own monster home. Hello, group. Monovia. Someday I will find an egg for one of you guys, and I will have a blue Monovia of my very own. Anyway, I was talking about the special monster. It's green. Is it called a picket? I think it might be called a picket, now that I think about it. Or was that another monster? There's one monster on higher levels that I'm pretty sure is green that, it goes twice as fast. Its base move speed is times 2. So, also, that monster, it's also got a special thing. That, so, that monster can steal items from you. And it's a royal pain, because if you lose an egg, or if you lose a wind crystal, then, like, it will drop the item if you can kill it. But because it moves twice as fast, it becomes really hard to kill. It will run away. If you're not in a good position, it will just scoot off and, oh, a magic wand. Oh, stream wand. See, these are the other attacking things. And I think there's such a thing as a money wand. And money wands can occasionally turn monsters into money. Which is nice. But they are also base 1. So if you want to have a actually good money wand that will do damage, then you've got to do the whole red sand thing, like with a golden sword. Ow, are you doing, Quinn? You just leveled up. Oh, you've only got 3 MP. Okay. So, chances are you're going to be going to sleep soon. But hey, if you've been watching along, you haven't seen that happen yet. So, I'll just wait and see. Oh, there he goes. He's asleep. Let's see if I can pick him up. There's a way to pick... Yep. Ah, no! I didn't mean to throw him! Well, that's how you throw him. So I can carry him around. But he's not going to gain any experience while he's asleep. So, now he's awake. And yeah, if he wasn't backing me up with magic, then his magic wouldn't go down as much. I think it's the same level if he backs me up with magic as if he's just attacking on his own. But if he's attacking on his own, then he has to get into attacking range for the other monsters. Which, you know, is fine if he's a higher level. Because I'm on floor 5, and I'm at level 7, and he's at level 9. So he's actually doing fine. But, you know, I'm cautious in that route. It's kind of odd. One sentence I describe myself as being cautious. The next sentence I'm describing myself as gung-ho and, like, brute force. But that's my combination of traits there. Alright, let's see if I can... Alright, good. Oh, what can I... Oh, that's not the right button. That's the button I was looking for. Oh, 2 of them. Alright. Let's get rid of you first. Money wand. Ooh. See, the other thing is that gold swords and money wands sell high. So, what do I want to get rid of? I want to keep... Okay, I could use a couple of these. Okay. No traps in this room. And let's go ahead and use the exit loop as well. Okay. Okay. Since I have never actually returned from the tower in this game without just straight up dying, my goal for this round is to actually, you know, return with money and items to sell. Sometimes I go into the tower with the idea of, like, a wood sword is... Okay, wood sword is defense 2, iron shield is defense 5. What if I have equipped? Defense 5, okay. Now, I can do this. Okay, here's a good thing. It destroys the item, but you can throw an item at a monster, and if it's the appropriate type of thing, it will activate. Like if it's a pitta fruit, or if it's a lava fruit, or if it's a whatever. Do I want to throw this? The MP of the monster. Yeah, sure. So now that Bloom has eaten the Livifruit, now its MP will go down faster, which, you know, if it wasn't about to die, would matter. Alright, want to not step on the trap. Exit loop. Nah, I'm not going to make space in my bag for that. Anyway, things and stuff and things and stuff. You can tell that, you know, this is a late night streaming session where I have basically no brains, because I have basically no brains. I mean, I could pull out one of the accents. What is accent this? This is a fancy stuck-up French one, I think. This is one of those Frenchmen who tell you about the wine, and also that you eat too many breadsticks. I do not know. I think that was drifting a bit. I know I created a character that was the crazy mad scientist dude in one of my Pokemon streams. And I talked in that accent for about, 15 minutes. And I could do that. I could try to find that accent. He's a little bit crazy. I think this is the crazy. Although that's a little bit more crazy than I was thinking. He was a bit more, well, he was a bit odd. But he was also not quite this high-pitched, I think. That is something to think about. It's been a while since I've had a chance to do some proper accents. I haven't been working on any audiobooks recently. No, I actually do want to fight the balloon thing. But that is entirely my own fault. I just didn't feel like it during the summer, and then I didn't put out any auditions, and then I didn't, get any audiobooks because I didn't put out any auditions. That's how it goes. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. No auditions for me. Which, I could change that at any time if I wanted to. If I bothered to get off my ass. But if I was doing audiobooks, I wouldn't be streaming. Or I wouldn't be streaming as much. I need to decide on a schedule if I'm going to do this long term. And I do enjoy it. I think I don't have anybody who's actively listening to me. Oh, it's one of you. Oh, hey, I bet I can get you. Nope, that's not what I want. I want... Oh, smart AI. Smart AI not going into the lower level. That would get me a fighting advantage. Okay. Didn't help you in the long run. You have a much less smart AI. I'm a frog! I'm a frog! Unfortunately, I am not Thor. I wish I was Thor. I am not Throki? What is the name of the frog thrall? Okay, a holy scroll can be good in the right circumstances. Holy scrolls, I want to. Oh, nope, I'm still figuring out the controls. Do I go this? That's my organization button, that's fine. Mazar will increases the level. Okay, I've got to think about this because Quen is almost at level 10, so I'm gonna wait until he's level 10 to give it to him. That's another thing. Using Mazars on yourself, you can. It's kind of pointless. Leva fruit. Familiar or not, change form after the next fusion. I don't care about that. Let's toss it. Holy Scrolls will project a force field around you. And monsters can't attack through the force field. Hey, you. That's it. Which gives you a chance to either use a wind crystal, if you have one, or to heal up just a little bit. The thing is, it only works on one square. So you can't use it. Ooh, a gold sword. See, I knew this was going to be a good run through the tower. Alright, I've got 2 true... Oh, I could use the truth glasses on something. I like to keep the truth glasses for eggs, but I could also use it on the gold sword or the money wand. To see if they are cursed. Because occasionally a thing will be cursed. Oh! And if it's cursed, then you can't let go of it, and it also gets a negative attack. But for now, I think I'm going to just pick up the... What is this another... Just Nolim. I think that there are... Might as well use that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Use it. Alright. Alright. We've got enough monsters in here that I... Okay, yes. Now, I'm going to... I think I have enough room. There we go. Oops. Let's change the AI. Go ahead and attack on your own, dude. And I will take care of this guy. Oh, do not brainwash my Quen. It really sucks when a monster is brainwashed. It starts attacking you, and then... Ooh, right, I don't have magic powering me up at the moment. Ah, good. I survived! Now I just need to heal up a bit. Quen? There we go. Gotta love it. And that is why you need monsters in your tower. Uh-oh. Is this? Okay. Okay, so the thing is, why I was going uh-oh there, the yellow squishy guys, these guys, can transform into things. And I don't think they do it at this lower levels, but at higher levels, if you run across a room and there are 2 items next to each other and they're the same, chances are one of them is a Manovia. And so, of course, when you're like, oh, double gold. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Sleeping on the job. Hey. No sleeping on the job. Get up here. Alright, I think I found all the rooms with stuff in them. Alright, there we go. Now I can just plop myself over here. I can do some leveling. Hey. I have to make a choice at this point. Because on the one hand, I could keep leveling up, but I've now got Quen fighting on his own. So he's doing fine. He's at level 10. He's doing good. And he's actually getting, you know, a decent amount of experience from these levels. There are sometimes, like, if he was at level 20 or something, and then fighting guys on the 3rd floor wouldn't do much for him. He wouldn't get much experience from it. But I think he's still getting a decent amount of experience from this. But I don't want to spend too much time on these floors, because then I'll just run down his MP. And if I run down his magic points too much, I mean, that's just... A Mazar seed. Is that another... Wait a minute. No. That's awesome. Now the question is, do I use it now, or do I try to wait until he's level 12? Ooh, nope, I'm gonna use it now. He's low enough. Okay. Level 12! I'm a frog again! Rabbit, 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 rabbit. I cannot attack when I'm a frog. I can hop. That is it. And my attack is the same amount. Like, I can't, like, it... Obviously, I don't have a sword. I'm not a level 9 frog. Anything in here worth it? High yells? Okay, those things are dangerous. You gotta be careful about those things, because those things have a magic attack that will lower your level. And it almost, like, it has a low chance of attacking, like, or success. And that is why, that seal trap, that is why I have Quen following directly behind me, so he doesn't walk into any traps. Because if a monster runs into a steel trap, it'll steal their NP, and then they'll fall asleep. Okay. I'm gonna change his AI. Nope. Change the AI. Follow me with magic. Boost me up with magic. Okay, I need... nope. Okay. There it goes! Low down. Oh, it's gonna lower my... And thank God he did it to me and not to Quen. Because if... I don't want to... It's bad enough. And, yeah, I get my level back, but not the experience. So if I had, like... If I was 2 experience away from level... I don't know, level 10, and then a lowdown came and put me back down. So I was at level 9, I was about to break level 10, and then he bumped me down to level 8. I would be at level 9 with 0 experience. So it really does, it really is a detriment. Luckily, they are not tanks. They do not, I mean, they're dangerous. But if you're careful, you can handle them. Or I can handle them. They're cool to have as pets, too. Although, not as effective. Because... Like... Oh, no, I wanted to run, thank you. Because that magic lowdown spell takes quite a bit of energy, and then you get less experience from killing lower level monsters. So even if you used it on your enemies, what? They're gonna give you less experience? They're gonna... it's basically just not as useful. See, I knew it. There's my timer for 40 minutes. When I said at the start of this run that this was going to take 40 minutes, this was going to be the whole stream, I was right. Mwahahaha. I know the game well. So, I was thinking that this is getting to the point where I need to think about being careful in the tower, since Quen is still at, what, he's at level 11 now? Is he still at level 10? Ooh. These things can put you to sleep. They are not great. So, oh, Quen's at level 12. Cool, but he's only got 19 MP and I'm out of Pitafruits. So... I'm probably going to stop either on this floor or the next floor, depending on how things go. And what I mean by stop is I'm going to use a wind crystal, and then I'll go around town and talk to all my girlfriends. Medicinal herb. Okay. I'm going to actually give this to Quen. Yes! Ha! Yes! Okay, so when Quen is at full HP or full MP, you can give him a medicinal herb or a Pitafruit, respectively, and the max will increase by 1. Ooh! Okay. Yeah, that's worth it. So you kind of, you can be... It's something... Okay, how's your HP? Full. Time to go up another one. It's something that I forgot about until I did that thing. Because I was thinking, like, okay, lava fruits and all the other fruits will occasionally... Oh, no, not occasionally. They will give Quen just a little bit of MP. And so I thought that's what was going to happen with the medical fruit, with the medical herb. But now I'm really glad I rediscovered that, because the max HP up is something that will stay through all the runs of the tower, because he's a monster. So that's a thing. Dun, dun, dun. Use that. I think I already found the elevator. Yep. Oh. Yet another joke from my childhood. Whenever, so occasionally, you will run across rooms with just a bunch of stuff in it. And normally, those rooms, me and my brother called them treasure rooms, because obviously they're rooms with a bunch of treasure in them. What else are you going to call them? But... Oh, is there, yep, there is. I'm going to come over here, yep, and get the high ground. But normally, those rooms, the items in them are mediocre. At least for the level you're on. So, every once in a while, me and my brother would get up to one of these higher levels, and we would have to empty our bags out. And we'd get rid of all of the useless stuff that we had in our bags from the lower levels that you just pick up, because why not pick it up? If you have to use your wind crystal early, at least you can get a couple of, like, gold for it. But whenever we emptied our bags out in one room like that, we'd call it creating a treasure room, as if somebody else was going to come along behind us. And of course, that's not how the game works mechanically. Everything is pre-generated and all of that stuff, like I've said before. Ooh, thank you for triggering that trap, dude. I think he stepped on a slow trap. But, what was I saying? So yeah, we called it creating treasure rooms, and it was a thing we did. It was a fun thing. We'd always joke about it. Increases the percentage of critical hits for a while. Yeah, I will. You know what? I'm going to have that. This is not a way to increase your bag space, unfortunately. If I was to use a wind crystal, I would drop this fruit. But, and I can't pick up other things when I'm holding it. What is this? Rome herb? A weak ball. A weak ball does the same as the low spell that the clowns use, but decreases the... Contains a beam which decreases the Yes, yes. I was correct. I remembered that correctly. But... What was I saying? You know, I cannot remember what I was saying. Weak balls? They sell well. That's what it is. All magical balls. Right. Stop doing that. Darn clowns with their crossbow. Trolls with their crossbows. You know what, Quen? I need you to help me out here. I'm going to attack this one. You attack that one. Oh. See, I think I mentioned it last time around. Trolls can use items. And so the trolls in the lower levels had little clubs. That's all they had. The trolls on... Hey! Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is so good. Okay, and I still have the truth glasses. That will be perfect. Nope, I wanted to actually use them. Let's go this way, and then... Alright, so truth glasses will tell you how many attacks a ball has left. I'm not going to use it on the weak ball because I'm not going to use that. But it will also tell you if an item is cursed, like a sword or a shield, or it will tell you a bloom egg. All right. Oh, I guess I'm going upstairs now. I remember running into... I can't remember if it was me or my brother, but I remember running into a floor at one point which didn't have an elevator. I swear it had to be a programming error, because like every floor is supposed to have one elevator. Some floors have 2 elevators, but this one did not have a single elevator in it. Both me and my brother were there because we were joking back and forth, and we were going back and forth about, like, how do we get up to the next floor? How do we do the thing? Eventually, we had found one of those traps that boosts you up to the next floor, and we had triggered it, or one of the monsters had triggered it. It was just sitting there. And you can actually trigger a trap that you're standing on. And that's what we had to do to get up to the next floor, or whichever one of us was playing at the time, stood on the trap and triggered it. But I swear, we were this close to just, like, warping out of the tower, or, like, I'm pretty sure the earthquakes were coming really close together, because the earthquakes... Oh, yes. That's not going to fool me, sir. Right, but it will fool him. Okay. You know what, Quen? I need you to, just power me up with magic now. Yay! Oh, yes. Those volcanoes are also good monsters to have on your side, because when you're in a pinch, you can just tell them, hey, go create a rock. And that sound just there, not sure if it was hearable. Bump traps. Completely useless. Unless you're in a floor, or in a room with a bunch of sleeping monsters. Then it will wake up all the sleeping monsters. But most of the time, they're useless. Alright, we've got coins, we've got ice shield. That'll probably sell for higher than one of my other shields, or increases speed for a while. I could use the white sand on my weak ball. Power it up. I could... you know what? I'm just going to get rid of... Antidotes are really handy when you need them. Okay. So I'm just gonna stand here. Oh! See? That's what can happen sometimes. I thought that Quen was at a higher level, or had more MP. You know what? I'm gonna call it. I'm not gonna risk trying to fight all 3 of these guys. I'm out. Floor 11 and my 3rd time into the tower. That is not bad. And Quen is now, what level is he at? 12? 13? I'm home. Yes, yes. Go to the general store and sell everything you don't need. If you're not taking items to the tower, you can always leave them with me. I'll keep them in the safe. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for the game mechanics. Alright. Once again, I could possibly wake up on my own. Thank you, Nico. Okay. But now, I have money, and I have stuff. Ooh, looks like one of those fire swords was cursed. But first thing to do... Now, should I hatch it? I'm gonna go ahead and hatch it. Hatch the egg! Hatch the egg. Yay, look at my little flower. Aren't you cute? Yeah, I'll add it to my items. I'll bring it into the tower next time around. You can at some point get a second monster collar and have 2 monsters at the same time. But I don't have the second collar yet. I think it's like floor 15. Or is that the Guru's oil pot? Yay! Stream. A cursed fire. I always like that cursed stuff sell for more. It makes no sense to me, but hey. Sell the copper, sell the iron. Not sure about the ice shield yet. Mahiel increases speed. Yeah, holy, yeah. Wind, keeping that, keeping that. I'll sell the white. 5. So that means it was originally 4. Ice. I'm keeping bloom. Ice shield. All right. All right. One more step, getting her to be my girlfriend. That's basically all you have to do to get her to be a girlfriend is, shop at her store enough times. And then, what's the name of the rival dude? Go? Right. Anyway, your rival dude shows up and starts harassing her. And not harassing, just like, hi, I'm flirting with you, and you're saying no. Gosh, that's his name. Her brother. Gosh is being jealous. And yet, the key to getting Selfie as your girlfriend is just to talk to her a bunch of times. And, yeah, here he is. That's Gosh. Yep. I'm actually fixing up my house. Alright, I have just enough to expand my hut. Cool. Expanding the monster hut is one of the best things you can do because, I mean, you can only have as many monsters as can fit in your hut. And I only have 4 spots right now. And 2 of them are filled. I mean, I could sell my bloom. I'm not selling my bloom. He's my bloom. He's my little flower. Alright, hello, Patty. I'd like something to eat. I'm going to flirt with you by not flirting with you by coming to eat at your restaurant because you have the only restaurant in town. I'm going to have rice. In order to get her as your girlfriend, you need to order every single thing on the menu at least once. And then you have to keep coming in. Oh, and you have to pay for your meals. If you can dine and dash, but see, that's how Gosh is. He's like, add a little love with that, and she's like, right, like, dude, read the room. Read the room. Also, so I could just walk out the door. And she would get angry at me. And the next time, if I didn't come back and pay her, she'd get even more angry. And then she'd never be my girlfriend, is basically it. So you have to actually pay for all your meals. So basically, she's the most expensive of your girlfriends. Okay. There's a thing later that he'll tell me to build a temple. But apparently I haven't gone into the tower enough times for that. So let's see what I've got in my bag. I've still got way too many things in my bag. Alright, I need to choose. You can only go into the tower with 5 things. If I go in with 2 monsters, and a weapon, a shield, and a wind crystal, that is normally my balance. On the other hand, I do like to keep a pita fruit with me. Okay, I need to decide. I'm not going to start building up a sword like that yet. And I've got 2 ice shields, so we'll get rid of 1. And then, okay. So the real question is, next time, do I go in with 2 monsters and without either a pita fruit or a wind crystal, but keeping my fire and ice shield, my sword and shield? Like, if I go in with a pita fruit, then I could straight away either increase one of their MP, which is really useful in the long run, or I could keep my wind crystal and have an automatic get out of jail free card the minute I walked in, which is also a really cool thing. I like having a wind crystal in my, in the bank here with Mom. What's it, in the safe. Just because, you know, you want to keep them. And if I do plan to, like, okay, I'm gonna do a hard run through the tower, I'm gonna try and get as far as I can, then it's nice to have one. So I'm gonna prep this for the next time with Quen, my bloom, sword and shield, and a pretty fruit. Alright, guys. Here we are, saving our data. No girlfriends yet. 3 times in the tower. So far, a total of 1 hour and 45 minutes played. So, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. See you all next time.